Hey guys. Okay, so yesterday I had asked you to join me in a weight loss journey using the Ray Down. So tonight I'm going to explain to you just a little bit about how it works. So first off, for me, I'm starting at 227 pounds. So right off the bat, I'm letting you know where I'm at. Now, according to the author, which is Gwen Shamblin, now how she qualifies is she's a nutritionist dietitian, okay, and she came up with this after trying to lose weight herself while she was in college. And after so many different attempts, she finally followed a slender person and how they ate. And so she kind of developed that technique of their way of eating. Like the first time that she went to eat with them, they just had a quarter pounder. She had a quarter pounder with fries. She said a diet shake or a diet soda and a milkshake, and she had all hers gone. And this slender person that she was with ate half of that quarter pounder and wrapped it up to throw it away. And she was confused because not only did she eat all that, but she wanted the other half of that other person's sandwich. And she had asked her, "What's going on with you right now that you turn around and not eat the rest of that?" And she said, "I'm just full. I don't want no more." And so she started more or less copying that person and the way that they ate, and she discovered that there was something to it. So she had started losing weight, and that's when she realized that that was the key. And so she kind of developed the Ray Down from there. Now she's a Christian, and she had discovered that a lot of times the eating comes from our need of God, and so we fill that up with food. So for the Ray Down, for Christians, it's a matter of replacing your heart with God and not trying to fill that up with food. Or in other cases like drugs or alcohol or whatever, because the Ray Down also works for those that has problems with substance abuse. But anyway, Gwen Shamblin had laid out the foundation, explained how food is, and went on to give different things that you can do to do the Ray Down. So like one thing that she explained is that when you eat, it brings your blood sugar up. When you eat when you're hungry, it brings your blood sugar up to normal. And when your blood sugar drops, it triggers that chemical that causes the belly to say it needs fuel. She said, so when you eat, you're taking care of that, but in between meals, in between your hunger, to allow yourself to get hungry. She says, so don't turn around and suck on mints or chew on sugared gum or drink sugared sodas or drinks or whatever, you know. But like, you could chew sugarless gum, you can drink unsugared tea, black coffee, water, diet soda, stuff like that. Stuff that's not going to raise your blood sugar. That way your blood sugar has a chance to drop, and therefore you start to feel hunger again. So I just wanted to lay that out for you and let you know that much. Tomorrow I will explain a little bit more. But also, like today, I kind of messed up. I did allow myself to get hungry before I ate again, but after that I kind of nibbled around, and that is one thing that you're not supposed to do. You eat until you're satisfied, which is just a gentle nudge letting you know that, okay, you're done. A lot of times you'll recognize that either the food doesn't taste as good no more, or you start to feel that little bit of discomfort because you've had enough. And that's when you know when you're done. And so I just kind of nibbled around. I didn't allow myself to get hungry again. So kind of messed up a little bit today, but not awful much. And so right now I'm going back to making sure that I'm hungry before I eat again. I'm going to work very hard on that. And it is something that you have to work on. It's a discipline. So I had said that the ray down is versatile. I'll explain that in a later video about how the ray down is versatile. But right now all you got to be concerned about is focusing on when you're truly hungry. When you're truly hungry and when you're truly satisfied so that you don't need to eat anymore. And just rating like that. Now, I will tell you this, sometimes you could go anywhere for 4 hours to even 5 hours, even 6 hours between hunger. And maybe sometimes on days when it seems like your stomach doesn't get full, you might even go 2 hours. But nonetheless, there is that period. Most of the time, you can usually go anywhere from 4 to 5 hours in between hunger, which is awesome. And another little tidbit that might really edge you on toward trying this with me is Gwen Shamlin said that you can lose up to 4 pounds a week. Up to 4 pounds a week, which is pretty good. And I know typically they recommend only 2 pounds, that's the most healthy. But even 4 pounds isn't that much when you really think about it. And when you're like me, you like to see the results. So she said up to 4 pounds, but it's not typical. You can lose 1 pound a week, 2 pounds a week, 3 pounds a week, 4 pounds a week. So hope that's a little bit of an encouragement. Anyway, I hope that you join me on this journey. If you don't care, if it doesn't bother you one bit, share in the comments below what your starting weight is. And go on this journey with me and I will help you along. If you've got any questions, go on ahead and ask them in the comments and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Let's do this together. And if we mess up, we just get right back on that wagon, on that horse, and keep going. Because sometimes we're going to mess up. After all, we're trying to change old habits. But together we could do this. Together we could do this. So, I hope that Jins will join me on this journey. Anyway, to those of you that's already on my channel, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. You all are awesome and terrific. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining. I am so glad you're here. And if this is your first time viewing, please like, subscribe, and share. I would love to see you join my YouTube family and friends. I will see you all on the next video, and you all have a great day.